This is one devastating news report that I had, to have commentary about. And this is about a 4-year-old Javeayah Harris from South Carolina, where this young baby had come up missing for about, a month. And her mother only called the police after she had been missing for a month. I mean, what kind of sinister, diabolical shit is this? You know, Black Power. And I saw videos of the young baby. She 4 years old, innocent little baby, man. It's you know, I'm like, whoa, innocent little baby. Talking real, like a little 4-year-old. Very smart, sweet little baby. Had videos of her. And man, didn't call the baby in missing for over a month. I heard this nigga, diabolical nigga, did an interview, Black Power, did an interview where he's talking about she was autistic and things of that nature, that she was autistic and trying to come up with any excuse to you know any excuse to take the responsibility off of himself. Thank you, family. To take the responsibility off of himself. And so, yesterday, they didn't know where her body was. If for those, I got it on, it's hard for me because that's the young baby right there. Uh, they trying to say, man, that the parents dissolved her body. Dissolved. This is beyond mad. This is beyond mad, man. This is beyond mad. This is mad. It's a lot of sinister, sick motherfuckers amongst us. You gonna kill your own baby, innocent baby? All these niggas out here that you could take, your frustrations out on. Take them out on your motherfucking self. You don't want, go, you feel like that? Take your own motherfucking life, real talk. But, what they did to that baby, man, is just shocking, man. It's really no work. And this is her mama, in which they saying they not gonna even call, these individuals right here, mother and father, Javeayah Harris. Yeah, yeah. They not gonna even, y'all don't deserve to be called that. you know. But they saying that her body was dissolved, man, in some type of chemical and acid and dumped in the river and shit. They was able to, I mean, they need to go to the, they need to go, fuck the electric chair. They need to be in front of a firing squad, or, they need to be burned at the stake. They need to be burned at the stake, man. Real talk. They need to be burned at the stake for this. This is intolerable, man. This is really literally intolerable that we could allow people, man, and to sit on death row, for 30 years and 20 years. They get a chance to live. They get a chance to eat. They get a chance to read or whatever and shit, books and shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get an opportunity to do that shit for 20 or 30 fucking years. The person whom they kill is gone. They don't have that luxury. Don't have no rights to do nothing. They gone. They gone. And here it is. We allow and I do believe that everything should be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. I do believe that. You know, I do because the consequence of doing this is gonna be, one of the most, the consequence for this is gonna be capital punishment. And with that, you have to make sure that all investigative resources is thoroughly exhausted, so beyond any reasonable doubt that they are responsible. We don't want no sham shit. We don't want no sham shit. But if it is found out, because the fact is, why would you wait that long to call this baby if she was missing? Why? Why? Why would you? That right there is negligence. That right there is negligence. To wait a month to call this baby in missing? That's foul, man. That's foul as hell, man. That's foul. A lot of people's is fucked up, man, to know that shit happened. You know, it's almost, it's just like shocking, man, that people like this exist. It's a lot of babies being, murdered, unalived right now. Just like that one nigga. Where was that at? That I think was that was in Mississippi, where that nigga killed all 8 of them children. I don't know, man. I tell you what, it need to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Black men gonna have to be, they're gonna have to get their shit together and put some codes down on this motherfucking community that you know any type of violations or anything, man, gonna be dealt with harshly. This wasn't some shit that always existed like that. Yeah, motherfuckers dealt with shit like that, man. Motherfuckers dealt with shit like that. You can't let motherfuckers, ravage the community like that. You can't let motherfuckers ravage the community you know and when we was more of a community and everybody looked out for one another, all in the blocks in the neighborhood was close, and everybody checked on one another, you know yeah, the family. Why ain't nobody checking on that baby? Why ain't where was the grandmamas? I mean, she got 2 grandmamas, 2 granddaddies, uncles, aunties, you know. Where is the support for, for the baby, man? I just this is just crazy, man. That baby should not have passed that way. They should face the most harshest punishment. You know what I'm saying? They should face the most harshest punishment. And it should not be easy for them at all. And if it found out that they are the ones responsible, and it's looking to be that they are, because you would not wait no damn month to call for your baby if they was missing. So they deserve, man. Grandma took care of the baby. That's right. Man, a lot of black children is dying, man. People's is sweeping this shit up under the rug. You know? What the fuck is wrong with these mentally ill niggas? They mentally ill. Mentally ill. Some of these niggas need to be sterilized. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas need to be motherfucking sterilized. Straight the fuck up. Period. Mentally ill last. But anyway, family, I'm not gonna hold this too long. This is like this shit right here take the wind out of you. This shit take the wind. I'm trying to, do some news, but I wanted to do this, but I didn't even know that yesterday. I would have been reporting this early. They didn't even know, but I went on there today, and they say they found out that they had these. Thank you, family. That they had dissolved the baby in some type of chemical or something. So whoa, that's really some fucked up shit. Real talk. But anyway, family, I'll see y'all in a minute. Click some links down there in the video description. Patreon, General SETI, One Stop on Etsy, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Black Pop.